Ford coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
Hello?
Yes, I was calling. I've got a 2009 Dodge Journey, and we've had to replace the water pump housing unit 3 times now. I was wondering if there's anything we can do to why that's happening.
Okay, they have a replacement. Dodge has a replacement for that. If you're replacing these parts, that particular parts on a Dodge, you need to go with Dodge factory parts because they upgraded them. There was a problem with those. They know it. The ones you're getting in the aftermarket, like at the parts store, they're not good. They're not upgraded as yet.
Yeah.
So
so I know the last time it went to Dodge, and we've got a crack in it again right now, and we're leaking antifreeze. And it's like a $400 part to fix every time it's labor. So I was just trying to figure out if there's something to do because Dodge says it's not a recall on it. So
no, they're not. But there is an upgraded part as of I think it was a month ago. They just finally came out. We had a couple at my shop that we fixed twice, and now I'm ticked. Now I want to know why. And sure enough, I guess there's a new part out now.
Now, does that repart costing going to cost more or about the same part the other part cost?
I believe it's going to cost the same. It's sad to say. It's sad to say.
I just want to make sure because we've been we've been holding out all winter to just keep putting antifreeze in it because it's not a bad leak, but it's got a little crack in it again, and we just don't want to keep repairing it. We've had the car fixed 4 times now, and the 5th time, I'd rather take it in and trade it in and get rid of it.
You know what? There's always a bottle of stop leak and a trade-in. I didn't say that. I didn't say
okay.
that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for calling.
Okay, thanks.
That's definitely a problem on those cars. Hello, caller. You're on with the car guy. Hello there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, 2002 Toyota Camry. My boy blew the timing belt.
Uh-oh.
Now, can you pressure test the cylinders to see if they've been bent or not, or is there a way you can tell?
If you call your local bumper-to-bumper store, or you could call my shop on Monday and I could tell you. There's a book for that. Certain motors can blow a timing belt and they won't affect the cylinder heads. Certain ones, the other ones, destroy the motor. Then it's junk.
Okay.
I don't know which one is which. I don't have that memorized. But if you call your local bumper-to-bumper store, those guys, they'll tell you. Before they'll look up all the parts and everything for you and sell you a bunch of parts, they'll be glad to tell you if that's what they call an interference motor. If it's an interference motor, it's junk. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry
Thank you very
about
much.
that. Okay, buddy. Thanks for calling the car guy.
They're still talking about you calling Mission City last Saturday.
Oh, really? That's
oh, yeah. They want you to call back.
That's a great town, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it.
The
Thanks.
Port's a better town, though.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna visit them both this summer.
With that, I better hang up while I'm still able to talk. Have a good day.
Okay, buddy. Thanks. Thanks for calling the car guy. Yeah. There's 2 classic examples of problems that you had nothing to do with, but the car is at fault, not you. Not you. We're gonna talk. I got other stuff to talk about cars, but I want to talk hot rods right now because I got the guys that know drag racing. This is cool. Now, I'm not a big drag race fan. She who will be obeyed, however, is a member of the NHRA. So I live with a drag racing fan in the house. I have to be gentle. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a quick phone call before I introduce my guest. You're on the air with the car guy. What's up? You're on the air.
Hey, car guy.
Hello?
Yeah, this is John from Avanti.
Hey, John from Avanti. How are you?
Good. Hey, T-Rex.
What's going on, buddy?
First of all, congratulations on 35 years at one spot over there.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you what. It's been a long time, ain't it?
I guess you're going to keep doing it till you do it right, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Hey, I don't know if you heard in the news, 81 years ago, you probably remember this, the Monopoly, the board game came out, and the other day, they dropped a couple of the little symbols that they had. They stopped making the thimble, the wheelbarrow, and the boot, and they replaced them with the penguin, the rubber ducky, and a T-Rex.
All right, a T-Rex.
A T-Rex in the Monopoly game now.
You gotta love it.
Did you hear in the news? Did you hear in the news that our favorite Ford Motor Company is not the number 2 automaker now?
No, they're not. Tesla is. Makes me want to cry.
Yeah, they really. And Tesla's number 2, but yet they keep losing money. So how's that? Is that creative bookkeeping?
I think he's got the media in his pocket. I think that guy gets away with murder, John. Let me just tell you. I just don't trust him. You know, I've never trusted him since day one. Absolutely not, John. I got some great guests here. I want to introduce. You stay with us now. I want you to hear these guys. This is going to be great.
All right, George.
Thanks for calling, buddy. Bye-bye. All right, I have Sean Shields and son, but now I found out his name is Marquise, so it's going to be Sean and Marquise now, because I don't like that and son stuff. Well, it's cool, though. You guys, Sean, welcome to the show. Marquise, welcome to the show. You guys are great. Tell me about Drag Nation News. Well, how did this all start? What happened here?
Well, you want to tell them?
You can tell me. It's not a secret. I saw it on Facebook.
Well, Marquise, my 11-year-old here, he came up with the idea of why don't we do a magazine for cars, for the drag racing, and he came up with it, and my wife, April over there, she came up with the logo. I've been into drag racing. Well, my pops.
Oh, I hear you.
It started with my mother and father. My mother introduced my father into drag racing, and I followed those footsteps, and so we've been drag racing.
That is so cool. I have followed you guys since I found out about you.
Thank you.
I have followed you on Facebook. And Marquise, do you write some of that stuff? Is that you writing that? You take the pictures?
I'm the one who interviews.
Oh, you interview them. Okay, you talk to like all the driver guys?
Yes.
What's the coolest driver you ever talked to?
I don't remember.
I'm going to tell you who She Who Will Be Obeyed likes the best. That's Sandy, by the way, but I call her she. I don't call her that. The granddaughters call her She Who Will Be Obeyed. Trust me. And you're just better off to obey her. Trust me. She likes John Force. That's her favorite dude in the whole drag racing world. But she kind of likes the Sarge, the guy that drives the rail with Schumacher.
Schumacher.
Okay. She loves all that stuff. And I took her down to Route 41. Now you guys go to Route 41 a lot, right?
I'm there every week.
Every week.
Every week I'm at 41. I post a lot of their events that's going on. I post something about 41 every week.
Really?
Yeah,
when I was a kid in high school, we raced that US 30 drag strip. My brother and another guy had a car, and yada yada. And I was 16 years old. I got to drive it once. It was it was a big ass coupe, and at that time that was a big deal.
Yeah.
But my first race, I line up and I look across the way at me, and who am I racing? The Sitco brothers, a blown 327 Anglia. Goodbye to that. He just passed me. He passed me at the first quarter or the first eighth. But yeah, drag racing. How did you get into drag racing, Marquise? I mean, you just like it that much?
I didn't really get into it. because I'm not really into it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, but you go every week and you interview all the guys?
Yes.
You're into the interviewing then?
Yes.
I see. What kind of questions do you ask? Hard stuff?
It's usually like, what do you recommend people doing?
Uh-huh.
Like grudge racing or drag racing.
Okay, cool.
And then there's, like, who would you want to, like, what was it called again?
Who would you like to race, or
Who would you like to race?
what type of racing?
I bet you're the big man at school knowing all about the drag racing, because drag racing is cool. I tell you what, I love it. Man, if I had, I wish my dad would have taken me drag racing. That would be so cool. Sean, you ever go out to US 30?
Yeah,
that's way back, but US 66.
Yeah, I go to 66 a lot. I like the track 66.
Yeah.
It is a nice track. But US 41 is my home track.
Yeah.
I love 66 now. Don't get me
See, now,
wrong. I
when
like
we
that.
went out there to US 41, there was a lot of guys running out there that called themselves outlaws.
Yeah.
That's outlaw drag racing.
Yeah.
And there's like no holds barred. You
Yeah.
want to see some machines that crank.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh, man, they not only lay rubber, they make a rut.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of cool cars this weekend. I believe tomorrow they got a Top Fuel dragster that's going to be there doing some testing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and today is going to be testing tuned. Same thing for tomorrow. Testing.
You know, it's
tuned
just a
tomorrow.
shame. We need drag racing to make a big comeback in the Midwest here because that's a great track.
Yeah.
Before something big, like the US 30 now is gone.
Right.
It'll never be a drag strip again. And I guarantee you it's not a bad thing because it had very small shutdown area.
Yeah.
I ended up in that cornfield a couple of times, because I wasn't very religious about keeping track of things. But and that's not a good thing, Marquise. If you end up in the cornfield, that's a joke. But you're not supposed to do that.
Right.
That's not good. That means you didn't stop in time.
Right.
And that's what I did a couple times. But at this one at 41, that's a great track.
Yeah. the
It's
new
kind of
owners.
falling apart, and then they're building it back up now. They're working on it. At one point, it was abandoned. Now it's back in use again.
Yeah.
They have great timing facilities. They have great everything.
Yeah. Yeah. New
Yeah.
owners, Tim and his buddy. They got the track 2 years ago, and they've been building it bigger and bigger since. They've laid new concrete down, new asphalt, new bathrooms. I talk about the track a lot because I'm there. And I'm happy about the track because not because I take a lot of pictures there, but I like that track.
It's a nice setup.
Yeah.
My first time I went there, I went with Snap-on Tools to an IHSA or IHRA
Yeah.
sanctioned show, and it was huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy, the Little Red Wagon was there.
Oh yeah.
I had to buy my wife one of his jackets. I remember $40 because it was a cool night. I'm not warm enough, honey. $40 for a jacket. I said, okay, lady.
That was my favorite. The Little Red Wagon.
Oh, yeah.
Underglass helmet.
Well, I'm a Hemi guy. I worked for Chrysler for 10 years before I opened my own shop, and I always been under the contention that you can start up a big block Chevy, and you can start up a big block Ford. You can start up 10 each in a big shop. You fire up one Hemi, and that's all you're going to hear is that Hemi. That bad boy breathes hard. I love it.
I travel a lot. We travel a lot, going to a lot of different drag strips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we get quite a few calls to come to their tracks to promote they tracks. Promote a lot of the events that's going on across the country.
Oh, when's the last time you were up at Great Lakes Dragway? I haven't run there in years.
I was there last year for a Big Drags event. He normally have two events, one at Rockford and one at Union Grove. So we travel. I mean, Chicago's every local track here in the north. We go to.
Oh yeah, there's one. We used to go out down to Alton, Illinois, for the motorcycle drags every year, the annuals.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
200 mile an hour on two wheels? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think my wife gonna let me. I really wanted a bike, but you know.
Even if my wife, if my wife wouldn't let me and your wife would let me, I wouldn't do a 200 mile an hour on two wheels. I just can't do that.
I haven't been that fast yet. My goal is to run pro stock. I always want to run pro stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad, he loves the Top Fuel. I like all racing, period. It doesn't matter if it's a lawnmower.
Pro stock is more involvement, though. You're involved in pro stock. You're shifting gears. You're driving the car.
Right, you're driving the car.
The car's not driving you.
Right.
When you're in a AA fueler or a funny car, the car's driving you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's a lot of work involved in that, but the pro stock, you're really into it yourself. You know, you're shifting. You have to drive. That's why I'm a big fan of Eric Enders.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric Enders. I am a huge fan of hers.
You like Marquise? Do you like the track down on 41, or do you like any of the other ones better? That one in Wisconsin's pretty cool, as I remember. I haven't been there in 20 years.
Yeah, still the same.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, Sandy and I have traveled all over. We went to Enos, Texas for an NHRA show. Down in Indianapolis every year.
Yeah.
Route 66. I mean, we go all over. But we took our time last year and went out to 41, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I did a little bit of an article on it, and we did a YouTube thing where we filmed it, took some pictures, and put together a thing on that. That was pretty sharp.
Yeah.
I had fun. I like watching it's a family thing.
Yeah, exactly.
There's got to be 5 or 6 or 7 people in this pit crew, and they're all family.
Yeah.
young kids, old men,
That's
women.
That's-
They're busting their knuckles. They love it.
You should see my pit crew.
Yeah.
I from the 3-year-old on up to Marquise and my wife. You know, we.
Are you a pit crew, Marquise? You good with a wrench? Yeah, you will be. Someday you will be, man.
Yeah,
It'll be cool.
I got the. This is the first year we've had the car out. This will be the first year we've had it out. We've had the car for a while, and this will be the first year we had it out where we were actually racing as a family.
Yeah.
So I gotta get him and my wife up to as far as the safety part of it. You know?
Oh yeah,
And,
there's a lot to that.
yeah.
Now that you say that's powered by a small black Ford. What's the tranny on? Is it automatic?
Yeah, automatic.
Okay, is it got a belt on it or whatever they call it? What do they call that? A shroud or?
Nah,
If it's a stick, you got to have a shroud.
Well, no, this is automatic. I see Ford Trans.
Yeah.
Small block Ford. I'm playing around. Like I said, I'm a Chevy man. I like the Mustang bodies, and you know we play around. I got some buddies, Jimmy Byrne, them that I learned a few things from with the small block Fords.
Yeah.
And, Bruce Heminger. You know, I got a lot of friends that ran Ford, and Chevy.
Uh-huh.
So I play around with both, but right now we're gonna play around with the small block Ford and try to do some bracket racing and see how we can go with
Well,
see
that's pretty cool.